Hello, Gemini. Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the month ahead, my friends. We are at July. Do you believe it? We've already gotten to the halfway point of the year. How quick did that happen? So we are here in July. I'm here to do a reading for July, and it is going to be for the middle, the beginning, the middle, and the end of the month. We're going to use the Sign of the Times Oracle for that. We're going to put some tea leaves on it. We're going to get more energy for you, and then we're going to go at it with tarot, find out what's going on. We're going to clarify the tarot as well. Thank you for clicking here, Gemini. I appreciate you and all the ways that you love on this channel. If you are a brand new Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, or you're cross-watching, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. All right, let's find out what's going on here. Beginning, middle, and end of the month for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Gemini. We do have the reflection, the mirror. Look, that's card number 20. I feel like you opened the month of July with making some sort of really big decision. That's judgment. That's the judgment card here. So I feel like there is something that you see in your reflection, something you want to change, something that you've decided, maybe you've decided you need to be happy. It is a disco ball. After all, maybe you're going to learn how to dance. Maybe you're putting a disco ball in your house. I don't know. But I feel like it says here reflection and mirror for a reason. I feel like you're really looking at yourself in the mirror, thinking, what do I do now? What is the next step? I need to make this decision that I've been putting off for a while. Tell me more about Gemini for the middle of July, please. We've got boundaries. Oh, look at that. So I do feel like you're doing this for yourself. We've got card number 26, which is an 8. 8s are about the self. They're about self-mastery, but also about putting in the hard work. I feel, Gemini, it's time for you to build some pretty tough boundaries. And remember, right? Boundaries are always for you, never for them, right? Your boundary is, if you talk to me that way again, I'm not speaking to you. I'm going to leave the room, and I'm just going to let you know up front. That's the boundary, right? And it's never a boundary you place on them. It's always a promise that you keep to yourself. That's what the boundaries are. And I think that you are keeping people out for a reason here. Tell me more. Tell me about what's going on at the end of the month. We've got protection. I feel like these boundaries are for your own protection, my friend. It feels like there is some sort of a new beginning that's coming up here. We do have the one. We have the one here. Look, I feel like this is a new day for you. This is a new beginning. This month, I feel you are setting some sort of standard with someone or a group of people, maybe the family. Bottom of the deck, we have the globe. It's a world of possibilities is the first thing I hear when I see this. You need to get some stability. We've got card number 31. It is a 4. You need to get some stability in your life, and the possibility of gaining that stability, I feel, is going to keep you moving toward it here. All right, let's get some tea leaves here, find out what else is going on for Gemini. Interesting so far. Tell me what else we need to know about Gemini, please. Tell me about Gemini. Tell me about Gemini. All right, that one wants to come out. We've got dog close up. It says pleasure with a close friend. All right, so it looks like you're going to be making some sort of a decision, and it does have to do with somebody who is a close friend. So there could be someone here who's poking their nose in, and I feel like you're not about it anymore. We've got discord among friends and family. There it is. And then we have victory in some endeavor. I feel like you're going to be victorious in putting up these boundaries. It does feel like that there is somebody here who I feel is a close friend. I feel that you get along with this person, but I also feel like they overstep their boundaries when it comes to you. I feel like the mice are about pestilence and being sick and getting into things. I feel like you have a friend who pokes their nose into your business where it's not appropriate. And it feels like you're about to build some pretty heavy boundaries with this person and keep them on the other side of the fence. Maybe not in all things, but I think that what you're trying to do here is you're trying to set a precedent. You're trying to let them know that you can't just come in and stick your nose in and get into anything you want in my life. There are some things that are just for me. And I feel like you're going to be very successful at it. We've got the evil eye protection. It feels like there is a friend here that you have. And I feel like this friend is someone that you do you talk with, you go out with, maybe a bestie. It's talking about friends and being close up, right? So someone who's very loyal to you. But I want to say that this person is on the down low kind of envious of you for some reason. And because the evil eye in this protection card only shows up when there's envy about, because the evil eye is the protection, right? And this is the protection from the evil eye. It might be somebody is saying something about you online that you don't know about in maybe conversations, in private chats, or something like that. It feels like somebody here, a friend, someone that you're close to, someone that you speak to all the time, is somebody here who is quite envious of you. I feel like you're not the person who would say something out of sorts to a person that is loyal, that you really love. But I do feel like it says here, discord among friends and family. So I feel like you're going to realize that someone's been talking behind your back and you've got to put out some sort of boundary. It says good fortune here. So it works out in your favor here. And the beetles are spiritually about transformation. So I feel like you're doing something different. You're changing something. Gemini, I think you were getting what you always got because you weren't willing to put the boundaries in place. Look, it's exhausting. When you first put a boundary in place, people are going to test those boundaries constantly. It's exhausting to have to tell them, no, I'm not doing that anymore. No, that's not the way I do it anymore. It's like exhausting, right? But I feel like this transformation to the new you is going to be something that other people are going to envy. And they wish that they could have the boundaries, but I don't think that they can, honestly. But I feel like it's going to be hard because I feel like there is somebody here who's very loyal and close to you, and you really do like them. You go out a lot, but I think that they're overstepping their bounds in some respect. It says here at the bottom of the deck, something important, such as a new job or a raise. It might be that. They see you gaining, making gains in your life. They see you, maybe you two work together at the same place, and they know now that you're not going to be there anymore, that you're going off to get a better paying job or a better position or a better opportunity. All right, let's get to the tarot. Let's find out what's going on for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for July 2024. Gemini, if you're interested in getting a private read based on your own energy, there is a sale on, but just for 3 more days. So if you want the information, please look at the pinned comment above the comments below this video. Tell me about Gemini, please. Tell me about Gemini. We got the Four of Swords. I think you're ready to do it. I want to say that card number 20 is the decision, right? That's judgment. And then we have the Four of Swords. I feel like it's going to be really hard. And this looks like the Fence. It feels like it's going to be really hard for you to make this decision to put up the boundaries, because I feel we're dealing with a loyal friend. But it is a loyal friend that I feel is having a hard time dealing with your success or however you've been moving, which is maybe not the way, maybe they're too scared to move in that direction, right? Sometimes that does cause a rift between people. They'll call you names and say, well, how do you think that's going to work out for you? Just because that's how they feel about themselves. Tell me about the boundaries, please. Tell me about the boundaries. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. So we got the Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune that came out together. And this is what I was talking about. I feel like you're about to go off to a new job, a new place, or you're moving or something like that. There is something that is taking you to a different destination. It feels like it is something that is in divine timing, and it has to do with your material goods, where you live. Maybe this fence is outside your house, right? Maybe you have the white picket fence, but discord among family and friends. So it's causing discord because I feel like you are now, there is something that is coming up financially. You're about to hit a big time. And I feel like it's the Wheel of Fortune is very fortunate. It's expansion, it's abundance. And you've got the Queen of Pentacles here. You've got abundance on steroids here. And I feel like things are all working out for you. I want you to say that to yourself, Gemini. Everything is working out for me. Because I feel like there's people in your life who are jealous or envious about the way things are working for you. I feel like you now have to put up some boundaries between you and those people, because they're not necessarily on your side. Look, there's two ways that you'll find out who's on your side. That's when things go to complete shit, and when you hit the big time, when things go really great. You're going to find out who people are in those two situations. And I feel like the situation for you is, I feel like your money's about to be out of control good. You're about to find some sort of material wealth and stability, possibly building a house with that fence. Maybe you're literally putting up boundaries between you and other people. We've got the Empress. That would be the reason that people would be sort of jealous of you. I feel like you've really changed, I want to say, Gemini. Whether you're feminine or masculine, don't get confused with the women on the cards, because these women, we don't know if they have masculine leaning energy or feminine leaning energy. All we know is that they have both, feminine and masculine, because all people do. People, plants, and animals, we all have masculine and feminine energy. So I feel like you're having some sort of new beginning because you're leveling up. You're leveling up in your life here, and I don't think everybody's happy about it. And that's the truth. When you do get a little more popularity, things start going really well, you're going to get people who are like, oh, Gemini thinks they're better than us. Maybe you do, Gemini, but that's not the point. Maybe you do, and you think it silently. But that's not the point here. But I really feel like in the middle of the month, something really big is happening for you. And unfortunately, it's going to be fortunate for you, but unfortunate for other people. Because I feel like it doesn't feel like you don't want this person to come along with you, this loyal friend. I feel like this person's too scared to come along with you. So I do feel that whatever you're doing is putting a fence between you and this person. Whether it's maybe you both work at the same level and you're going to get a raise, or you're going to get a promotion, or you're just going to go to a brand new job. Take it as it resonates for you. But we do have the King of Pentacles, or maybe you're meeting your soulmate. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like things are about to go off the hook here, and they're about to be really, really fortunate. It might be something here that you've decided to do, settle down maybe, buy a house. It's like somebody is envious that you're not stuck in the same situation that they are. Let's clarify a little bit here. Tell me about Gemini, please. Tell me about the Four of Swords. I feel like this is a really hard decision to make about this friend, because I really do feel that you enjoy them. I feel they are a good friend, but I feel like when it comes to this one thing that we'll talk about in the middle of the month, when it comes to this one thing, this person is just not on your side. Not because it's not good for you, but because it's going to take you away from them. We do have the Nine of Swords. We have the Six of Cups, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. That's what it is. I feel like you've been putting the hard work in on some sort of creative project. It feels like with the Seven of Pentacles here, that you're about to birth something here. It could be a baby. I mean, some of you could be pregnant, but feminines, you could be pregnant, right? But it feels like there is something that's about to be born, and it could be a creative project. It feels like it's a practical thing that you've been nurturing it a lot. So whatever it is, it could be, maybe you're at school, maybe you're learning something new. But I feel like the worry for you is with the Six of Cups, the person that you've known for years and years. Because this person is either too scared to come with you, not brave enough to do what you're doing, and I feel like they've become sort of a naysayer here. What is the decision that you have to make? Tell me about this big decision that you've got to make about this person here. We've got the Queen of Swords. You got to speak up, my friend. You got to speak up, and I feel like you don't want to, because you've known this person forever. We've got the 10 Pentacles. This has been a bestie relationship, or a person that you're in love with, or whoever this loyal, close friend is. And it feels like you're going to have to walk away from them, right? You're going to have to walk away from this long time friendship, right? This long time friendship. And you are going to have to liberate yourself from that situation, because the Queen of Swords is here. It feels like you have to make some sort of decision that people are not going to be happy with. Tell me what's coming up with this Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Because the thing is this, is that I feel like Gemini, whenever you have enough or more than enough, that you're always going to share with other people, but not if they're going to be dumb about it, right? Not if they're going to be giving you the evil eye when you're trying to get some success in your life. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Wheel of Fortune again, Gemini. Look, I'm not saying that you're winning the lottery, but I'm saying it wouldn't hurt to buy $1 ticket. Do you know what I mean? I mean, you may not win. I'm not telling you you're gonna. But the Wheel of Fortune has shown up here twice on the Queen of Pentacles, and I'm just saying what I'm just saying. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying. We do have the Seven of Wands, and then we have the Page of Cups. So I feel like, these people that I feel like you have to build boundaries with are people that you love. I want to say they are people that you love. And I feel like you have to, the Seven of Wands is also about boundaries, right? It's about holding your ground. Holding your ground. I'm going the right way. I know that I do. I really do believe that divine timing is here, and you feel it, Gemini. You feel it in some respect. You know that you're in the right direction, doing the right thing, and something is about to go off. Now, it could be that all of a sudden the floodgates open and all of the clients come running if you've got a business, right? Or, like I said, it could be and you're getting a raise or a promotion here. But the Wheel of Fortune is here twice, and it's a surprise. Like, it's a surprise, my friend. And it's a surprise of expansion. And I feel it has to do with your material things. That's all I'm going to say about that. Not all of you are going to win the lottery. Do you know what I mean? So take it as it resonates for you. If you're the one that's already bought the ticket, you never know. Tell me about the Empress, please. Because I feel like the biggest problem for everyone else here is that you've leveled up to a place where you don't need them. And that's the problem, I think. It feels like they would rather you be codependent with them, asking for money, or can I live with you? Or do you know what I mean? That it makes them feel sort of in a comfortable position. But when you show up as the Empress, when you show up this abundant, when you show up with all this wisdom, and you show up with the stability, spirituality in place, not really needing anybody to help you out, you're in good fortune. I feel like it brings out the envy in people, whether they are a pleasurable close friend or not. We have the Knight of Pentacles. You worked really hard to get here. I feel like you worked really hard. We do have the Seven of Pentacles here, and the one in the hand of the Knight is 8. I feel like you've worked really hard, repetitively hard. Either it was self-mastery or mastery of whatever your craft is. We do have the Strength card here. The thing is that being the Empress can be a lonely job, because people feel like what you're doing and having success at, you're doing it just to put it in their face. And you're not, Gemini. You're doing it for yourself, because you're a whole person. You're not doing it for anyone else. You don't need anyone else. I feel like you're trying to be strong in this situation. We do have the Knight of Wands. You're not going to stop running. No, you're just going to keep going, keep taking risks, keep moving forward, move forward with fire, move forward to the things that make you feel passionate. I feel like you're not going to stop. It doesn't matter if they've got the evil eye or not. You're not going to stop. Tell me about the good fortune. Look, we've got the Wheel of Fortune twice and good fortune. I'm just going to say this is probably the most fortunate reading I've done in a very, very long time. We have the moon energy here. You don't see it coming. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to find like-minded people. We've got Queen of Pentacles here twice. You're going to find like-minded people in some sort of new community that you don't see coming. Whatever this level up is, you're no longer going to be part of this old community, because there's jealousy. People don't want to see you do well. I really do feel that you are probably going to find an emperor to match your Empress energy. This could be in business. This could be in love, Gemini. Take it as it resonates for you. You could be the emperor or the Empress. But I feel like this is in the future here. And we do have the Eight of Wands, because you've moved on here. I feel like you do meet and have conversation with emperors. I always say, if you want to be a millionaire, hang out with the millionaires, right? So I feel like you are finding some sort of, you've realized, you've had a realization here, right? You've had the curiosity, and now you are observing things from a distance and ready to face any challenges with a clear mind that come forward. And I feel like it ends up here. You end up moving forward, making conversation, making good contacts. People who are on the same level as you. You're making great contacts in order to be able to move forward and do the things that you're most passionate about. I feel like it's going to take some courage, my friend, but I feel like you go from things moving really slow with the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, to things moving very fast with the Knight of Wands. That's what it feels like. So, that's quite a read for you, my friends. Let's just get you some advice real quick. Tell me about some advice here. Advice for Gemini, please, for the month of July. Yeah, I think you're really going to have to walk away from some people, and it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be easy. It might be temporary, but it might not be. Yeah, apology, overcoming obstacles, and happiness. Look, it says it all right there. You're going to be like, I'm sorry, I got to go, right? Comes up on the Three of Wands. Sorry, I got to go. I got to go. So it's like forgiveness through mutual understandings. I understand that you guys are jealous, that you're envious. You probably won't say that, but I got to go. I'm sorry, but I got to go. We've got overcoming obstacles. It says here, get back on your feet, gain strength from difficult situations. And this is definitely going to be a difficult situation, but it does lead to happiness, my friend. Like ultimate crazy happy. Like crazy happy. Happiness here, new discoveries that lead to celebrations. Love yourself first. And that's what you're doing. The reason that any of this is working out, Gemini, is because you are loving yourself first. And I can tell you that this is where you will end up, because when you love yourself first, it's a freaking game changer. It totally is. All right. We've got past life connection. I feel like that this Emperor could be a past life connection. And maybe that's the way that you're supposed to meet this person. But, I'm just going to leave it there. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you, Gemini. I'm going to go for now. Wow, I think you guys win this week. I'm going to go. Bye-bye.